So, if you're a frequenter of the LEGO community, you've probably heard people mention a certain LEGO Vidiyo quite often. Well, unless you've been living under a rock, LEGO Vidiyo is LEGO's newest theme in collaboration with Universal Music, combines AR technology with LEGO and music. The theme, in addition to being the umbrella which covers the new and crazy weird pattern minifigures, will also be the launch of a new app, which I presumably will share the same name. Now, when I first heard about this, like many people, I expected it to be specifically themed around music. But instead we are getting these oddly vibrant and almost comical figures. So I thought, based on these bright colours and flashy and cartoony graphics, that children around 7 to 12 were clearly the target demographic for these products. But looking more closely at the press release and everything we know about Vidiyo, it seems perhaps I was partially wrong. In addition to my assumption, it seems that there is a bit more of a focus than usual on older children, or what you call teens. A picture on their website shows a family and what seems to be maybe a 15 or 16-year-old. So I guess this makes sense when you read the description that this proposed app will host a positive and safe social experience. Translated to English, LEGO is basically saying that they're trying to enter the social media market. I imagine with this being a video sharing app in which users are fully anonymous and where all uploads and comments are pre-moderated and has a parental dashboard, that LEGO are attempting to create a kid-safe TikTok. Well, kinda. The safe social space users will basically be a heavily moderated version of the internet for young children with helicopter parents. In theory, I love the idea of this app. It reminds me of older iOS apps like Video Star, which me and my friends used to create music videos with, and it had similar functions like fun filters and camera effects, which you could apply over footage of you lip syncing and such. These types of apps would keep me and my friends busy for hours, so I can definitely see the appeal of something like this, especially with the rise of specialized social media apps like TikTok, Vine, and the deceased Musical.ly. So the concept for something like this sounds great. In partnership with Universal Music Group, it also seems quite fitting as licensing will not be an issue, but I can also see a big problem with this. Though the idea for this LEGO AR app could be great, and also combining physical real-life sets, which could bring in a new demographic of fans through the nature of video sharing and viral videos, I can see how this may be limiting for the audience and therefore might not draw the masses to this app. I myself am not sure that the LEGO approved music video maker functions will be enough to keep children who already have had a taste of the uncensored social media world. It might even be that children who use the app make the video, but instead of sharing on the video app, they post it elsewhere, completely dodging the parental lock and anonymity which LEGO has put in place to make this app a safe place. If this is LEGO's aim to become the new trendy music-filled social media app, I don't think they will succeed. However, if we're looking solely at the AR functions and scanningness of the app, I think this could be a potential hit. LEGO's history with AR is not great, with Hidden Side being discontinued only after 2 years on shelves, though I personally thought that Hidden Side was ahead of its time. The style of its app reminded me much of the 3DS game Face Raiders, which also involved incorporation of the camera and gameplay, and additionally draws comparisons with Pokemon Go, a mobile game which got very popular due to its interactions with the social and physical environments and seamless integration between the physical and electronic worlds. I think that LEGO's first attempt at breaking the barriers between handheld toys and handheld devices was a worthy one, but perhaps the timing and theming wasn't quite right. Maybe the market was oversaturated with AR games, but I think that the game itself wasn't enough to convert non-LEGO fans and turned out to be less of a game-changing app in the way they wanted it to be, and more of a cool add-on for any pre-existing LEGO fans. After the underwhelming response to Hidden Side, I believe they have adopted a more specialized approach to mixing their product with video games. LEGO's second try at merging tech with bricks, Mario, seems to be doing well, as the core audience of the theme's collectors like Nintendo, and I'm not even going to touch on the high demand for LEGO Zelda. But I think the reason why this worked as well as it did is because it had a pre-existing gaming fanbase. So when the interactive gaming elements were revealed, LEGO was able to tap into the sheer crowds of people whom this game and concept perfectly catered to. So people who play Mario, which is a video game, bought these sets because the LEGO features worked like a video game. Perfect, right? So LEGO Vidiyo, I can see, is trying to target people who like TikTok because it already has a fan base, and LEGO kind of already has the attention of a lot of this fan base, much of them being young children and also people like me, 18-year-olds and kind of the older young adult demographic. I think LEGO's strategy, after seeing the success of Mario, although not the same with the AR technology, is observable here in LEGO Vidiyo. Again, I can see this being relatively big, not that every kid is going to have LEGO Vidiyo downloaded on their iPads, but I think some might. But there is one thing about social media that makes it so popular and addictive, and I think that is the fame, and I'm looking for a better word here, but I can't find one. But I think the reason why people enjoy using social media is because it provides some sort of validation, whether that be through the number of followers they have, interaction on their posts, or most importantly, the level of status that is given to them. And on a platform that has anonymity and where every post is reviewed before being made public, I don't think this will be a proper substitute for the real thing, where people have their names out there and have recognition for who they are, rather than just an anonymous name like Cutie Pie Sunshine. So I can see censorship being the downfall of LEGO's social media app. We all know about YouTube Kids or Netflix Kids. The content of these can be a bit boring sometimes, and just is because of the way that it's so restricted. And let's think about it. How many of these kids do you think got around the barriers of these kid websites? How about Facebook? So many people under the age of 13 have made accounts, and even a regular YouTube account. Kids are faking their age all the time, and even I created my YouTube account at age 12 when the minimum age to sign up was 13, and best you believe I did not put in my real age. So the restrictions of content might feel a bit debilitating for some. Though not explicitly mentioned, the music on the app will likely be all G and family friendly. So there is the potential that the loss of many songs which are popular and obviously deemed inappropriate for LEGO's app might cause a significant hole in the usable amount of music in the library in Universal Music Group. This might make it even less usable or accessible for people who want to have a shot at using it. But the thing is, I want to see LEGO Vidiyo work so badly, and I worry that after Hidden Side, another failure might discourage them from trying new things and innovating. I think the theme could be a good alternative for young kids who will be able to use social media in a non-toxic environment, but I worry that this may not be the right choice of concept for LEGO. So I guess all we can do is wait for February 16th when the app drops and check it out for ourselves before striking this theme out before it's even begun. Anyway, that's the end of my video. Thank you so much if you made it to the end of this very long video, and I hope you got something out of it, whether that be a better understanding of LEGO's history with tech or perhaps an open mind towards this theme. If you enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe to this channel where we make LEGO content, LEGO commentary, and generally Harry Potter stuff, and give this video a thumbs up and comment. Tell me what you thought about LEGO Vidiyo and if you might give it a shot. I know why I will. Anyway, thanks, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.